Hi guys, this is Snapcraft and welcome to another Starcraft commentary. This is going to be the winner set in Group C, round of 24 ASL Season 13. And wow, just wow. Rain showing very solid performance in the first game. Action had a bit of a fight that he had to go through against Bingsu in the second set, but here we are in the winner set, and so far again no surprise in Group C either. I think this tier system is working out quite well for ASL Season 13, and all of the good players are making it through. So this is going to be Rain versus Action, and the map is going to be Metaverse. Again, I explained to you this map is a very strange map. It has a downward ramp. Wait, hold on. Let me just make sure that I'm talking about the right metaverse here, because they have some really strange maps in on this in this ASL. There's Vermeer, which is another very strange map, and then there is Metaverse. So let's take a look at Metaverse and see what it looks like. So Metaverse is a four-player map. You have a ramp leading down to your expansion, and yeah, this is the map with the crazy ass blue temple, and next to the blue temple there's one patch of mineral that can be mined. So if you mine that patch, you can go and access the middle base at the 3 o'clock and the 9 o'clock position, but you also allow your opponent to go through your base. Of course they can go to your base anyways if they destroy two sets of temple, but if you mine that patch, then you would have to your opponent will only have just one temple to destroy. And in the previous game, in I think it was Group B, right? Was it in Group B where Tyson was playing against Saxry? Yeah, I think that was the game, and Tyson lost that game because he just didn't really understand how to use those temples, and he was cornered in his base against Saxry, the better player. So anyways, yeah, this is going to be Rain versus Action, and both of the players are very good, and yes, they're cross spawned. They cross spawn, so that's gonna to provide a little bit more of a longer game. And by the way, this is the exact positions that we have Tyson and Saxgri played against. Tyson was also, I think, at the bottom right, and Saxgri was at the top left. And Rain is going to find himself in the exact same position, but unlike that other game, in this game, Action has opted to go for 9 pool, and 6 Zerling is going to be inbound, and on the other side of the map, Rain has gone for down ramp gateway, and so he's going to be having two zealots behind, one forge and one gateway, and he's going to be careful. That probe is hidden quite cleverly behind the behind the gateway, so it's impossible physically and computeristically for the zealot oh, that was a little bit unfortunate for Rain. Why did he do that? Why did he move his zealots out? That gateway was under no danger of being destroyed, and now he's gonna have to deal with 4 Zergling, and I think speed is gonna be done. But looks like Rain is going to go for a counter. 2 zealot and 1 probe is going to go for a counter. 2 or 3 zealot, we'll see. Let's see who has the better micro. And by the way, Action has built a third hatchery also as the 2 o'clock position, but of course Rain has no idea. Rain has no idea, because if he does, he could easily send just some zealot or some units over here to take care of that. But now it looks like Rain is going to turn around, so maybe that was just a fake, just to force his enemy into making more Zergling than he would have otherwise wanted to. But critically for Rain, he's not scouting where his opponent's third hatchery is, because if he does, that's going to provide him a huge advantage to go and take it out. But yeah, now it looks like he's just gonna be stuck in his base. 4 Zerglings are going to just pin 3 Zealot inside the base of the Protoss player, so that's not very good. Another set of, oh my god, okay, at least 1 Zergling is dead. I fear for Rain, guys. Rain is not having a good time, but at least now he knows where the third hatchery is located, so he immediately turns around his probe node to reveal his hand, and he can decide what to do later, maybe just to push Zealots over there, or something like that. But there's also an Overlord just right outside of Rain's base, just on the south side of that ramp, so that's that Overlord will see everything. So that is not going to be something that is in the favor of Rain. Now Rain's gonna be moving up with 3 Zealot. He's gonna move directly northward, and the Overlord sees the direction of the troops, and he's going to send the rest of his Zerglings there. Zerglings don't have speed yet, and now it looks like those 3 Zealot are going to get in position before the Zerglings arrive. The Zerglings are a little bit too slow. Why are they not moving? There's no use for them to be at home. They gotta be either move in the middle of the map, and now Action C, he's gonna pull his 2 drones, and no drones are dead so far, and on this map there is no kind of place to hide for your Zealot, so that helps the Zerg player just a tiny bit. Yeah, you have to kind of position yourself over 3 different locations, because you know it's very, very difficult to get in. That other Zealot is not helping. It's positioning itself in another location. Now it can back up, and that other Zealot should go and hit the drone. It does. 1 hit, 2 hit. No, it cannot kill the drones, and is going to try to chase the drone to its death, but 2 other drones are sitting idle out here, and they're going to be momentarily redirected toward the middle line. Still 1 Zergling inside of Rain's base. He's got, we don't know how many kills he's got so far on that, but the game kind of reset, and it looks like Rain is going to try to take the base at the 6 o'clock position, or think about taking that base, because there's an artifact that needs to be destroyed. 4th hatchery down, 4th or 5th, I don't know. For Action, we don't get a shot of Action's main, so we don't know what's going inside his main, but I believe that's going to be the 4th hatchery. More Zealots out here. I think because of so many natural barricades on this map, you have to go air. As a Zerg unit, Zerg player, you need to go for Corsairs. This is going to provide you with huge mobility when the Corsairs fly over the ridges and access this kind of hidden bases. As a Protest players, of course, you have to go for Corsairs, because you need to counter the strength of the mutas. A lot of Zerglings are here, but are they going to be able to get a good surround? No, very, very good for Rain to back up his Zealot, but just a lot of Zerlings are able to kill out that group of 5 5 Zealots. Now Rain's gonna be careful because he only has 1 cannon. He's gonna try to block it. Yeah, so very, very good block from Rain, because he's gonna be careful, because these Zerling have speed. Zerling with speed is just really, 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 really dangerous. And he's gonna try to get in again, but at least there's a cannon inside of the main of the Protoss, so that's gonna be safe for Rain. And yeah, so that Zergling run through was for naught, I feel. But anyways, Hydras are out, and where are those Hydras? Why are those? I mean, why is Rain not moving up with his courses to scout? Because now maybe he thinks that this his opponent has gone for mass mutas, but that's not the case. A lot of Hydras are amassing at the 2 o'clock position, and why are they not going inside and attacking enemies? Because there's only 1 cannon. Maybe it's waiting to provide a kind of element of surprise, but these courses are gonna run out, and they're gonna see this group of Hydras, and that should trigger Rain to build more cannons inside his base, because he has no High Templar yet. At least his High Templar, if they're building, won't have any energy so far. Okay, 2 more cannons are going up. I feel like that was Action just missed his opportunity, because he saw that there was only 1 cannon, but he just preferred to stay back. 4 Corsairs are still patrolling the area, but you know where the Scourge is, because just 1 pair of Scourge could easily take out 1 Corsair in that group of 4 Corsairs. Now all of the Hydras are going forward towards Rain's base. He's got about 7 cannons, 4 are done, the 3 others are building, but it's going to be just enough, I think. And knowing that, Action is just gonna position his troops right outside. He's not going to engage that many number of cannons. And you see, after about 3 minutes of diligently attacking that artifact, finally Rain is able to take his 3rd base at the 6th position. Of course, if Action knows, he might go ahead and try to send a group of mutas, or even go for Hydra drop. I think Hydra drop would be devastating on this map, just because there's just so many backspaces, so many natural barricades and ridges that, you know, by oh, where's this high time going? It's like going up without the support of the Zealot, but unfortunate for Rain, for Action, he didn't have anything over there just to kind of snipe it. These courses are patrolling the area looking for some Overlord, and he found some Overlord. One Overlord is going to get taken out, the second one might be able to run to the shelter, to the comfort of the group of Hydras, but those Hydras are going somewhere else. We don't know where they're going. And unlike the other game, Action is not opted to open up the temples on his side of the map, just like what Saxtree did. He opened up the temple to access Bishop's second base, but that's not what Action is going to do today. He's going to content to sit back, and because, you know, sometimes I think we've seen on some map, which of those maps, I forgot the name of the maps that I used in the previous seasons, where there's something also similarly in the 3rd and the 9th base, and you know, you can attack that base, but also your opponent can attack you in reverse. So that is something that Action has to keep in mind. Okay, so it looks like there are no Scourges. Yeah, there's just, I think that was that. I don't think there's a Spire. I don't think there's a Spire. So, wait, something is definitely wrong. Did Action cancel his hatchery and remake it? What is that Overlord doing? It's just going here to scout. That's not for a drop or anything like that. And yeah, Rain is taking this base position without the support of the shuttle, so he's going to be slowly producing probes to saturate that base, and just going to be waiting at home and now his shuttle is out to ferry some probes. And you know what, if I was Action, I would be suspecting that there's something there, because, you know, Corsairs are just roaming that area just a few minutes ago. Zealots are positions over there just to, you know, avoid any kind of sudden attack from the Zerg player. So yeah, I think Action probably knows, and that's gonna be something that he needs to think about, because Protoss could easily take this base. Yeah, Protoss could easily take this base at the inner 5 o'clock position, because, you know, the most of the infrastructure from the Protoss player is just right up behind it on the high ground, so they could easily shell, you know, the incoming Zerg unit on the low grounds. And now it's going to be 4 base against 4 bases for some time. Action is well entrenched his position with lurkers and sunkens, and Rain is not looking to reinforce either. I think this is going to be a very, very long game, which I really enjoy, because, you know, such great players like these two fighting against each other. That's something that that is a sight to behold, guys, and not so often we have those kind of really good games. So let's hope we have a very, very long game with orgasmic battles all over the fields of Metaverse. Let's see, something is going to be happening here, and of course Rain is not paying attention because he doesn't have any vision of that area. This group of Hydras could, you know, could easily surprise Rain by going and attacking that base, but Rain is going to be attacking instead first. At least one Evo chamber and one hatchery is going to go down. These group of Hydralisks are gonna circle around, so that plan kind of failed from Action. He kind of half-resolutely went for that attack, and then he had to back down when that didn't really work out for him. Good split of army from range, and Dragoons attacking the hatchery, whereas Zealots are engaging this group of Hydras and Zerglings, but very smart for Rain to conserve his forces. You know, just as the shield has worn out, Rain retreated his army, and now he's gonna pound the 10 o'clock base. Is going to send his entire force over there, and High Templar on the low ground is going to storm the units on the high ground. Action is not reacting. Now he's going to react. Very good first storm. Zerg units are retreating back to the support of the lurkers. One lurker dead already, and this entire group melted. No more troops is coming out, and something is reinforcing from the Zerg right side of the map. Is he going to go for a counter, or is he going to go for to help out with these other groups of units? It looks like Zerg is moving out to go for counter, but one Overlord, genius Overlord from Rain, is able to, not Overlord, Observer from Rain is able to spot everything. But Rain smartly backs up, guys. I mean, he backs up and he just keeps the Zerg unit pinned in his base, because, you know, Zerg is located in 2 different bases, and you know, it's very, very difficult to Zerg to join up the forces. Okay, now Nidus Canals is done, so with the Nidus Canal inside, it will be very, very difficult for the Protoss unit to attack, but very, very good storm from Rain is able to clear out at least 5 or 6 drones over there. Rain is repositioning his troops again to attack the reinforcing units. He is splitting his troops so well, guys, and what happened to the shuttle? I think that shuttle died, but Rain is going to take his 5th base, and Defiler is out. Defiler doesn't have any G just yet. One lurker is dead. Another group of lurker is going to be stormed to death. Units streaming out of that Nidus Canal, but they are going to be just there to be stormed. And this base is breached. And do we have any reaction from Action? Action is not reacting. He's got some units in the middle of the map, but they're not moving. And now Action's gonna be going up to the higher ground. He's gonna abandon his lower position. No, he doesn't. He's gonna try to engage because Hydras are gonna be behind the support of the Defiler and Darkstorm. More units from Rain is going to go ahead and reinforce. If that Hydra land is destroyed, that's gonna be unfortunate for Action, because let's hold that thought, because very good storm. Very good storm. This unit is being stormed to death, and not able to reinforce and help out their other Zerglings units at the 10 o'clock position. But anyways, now Lurker's in position, and more storm is able to buy a little bit more time from Action, but High Tempest is coming, and Hydroden is destroyed. A plague would be very yummy at this point, but I don't think Action has plague research just yet. Storm is again killing these units under Darkstorm. And now Protoss units are moving in. Zealot in front. Zealot is able to deal damage in the Darkstorm. And we have drops of High Templar, and Rain is doing so well. 200 supply, killing the Zerg units like they're butter. And Rain advances to the winners. I'm sorry, not to the winners match, to the round of 16. Congratulations to him, and Action will have another chance to fight with the winner of the 4th set. Thanks for watching, and see you soon. Bye bye.